Hi, this is Fawn from Folk Alliance International. Today we're super excited to announce the release of a brand new resource on our website, folk.org. That resource is our live stream calendar. Now it's more important than ever that live streams are 1. Easy to find, 2. Easy to share, and 3. All in one place. Our live stream calendar takes care of all of that. But best of all, it's free for the entire folk music community to use. So, today I'm going to show you how to use it. If you're looking for information on how to submit your own live stream to the calendar, that's actually going to be in a different video, but you can find the link to that video in the description box below. So I'll begin on the folk.org homepage. You'll see live streams up here at the top left. I'll click that to take me to folk.org/livestreams. If you're on a mobile device, like a smartphone, you can find that link in our drop-down menu here. But let's just focus on the desktop version for now. If I scroll down, I have the calendar view for this entire month. Today's date is highlighted in yellow. Since we just launched this, you can see that we don't have very many live streams here, but we do have a few for this week. At a glance, we can tell which days have live streams and which don't. You'll notice that days with live streams have a light blue number. Days without live streams have a darker blue number. If we hover our mouse over a live stream's name, we get a little box where we can see a photo for the live stream, when the live stream is taking place, a description of the event, and a price of the live stream at the bottom of that box. We can hover over any live stream title to see this box. If I click the title of the live stream, I'll be brought to a page with more details about the live stream, but we'll get into that in a second. At the top of our calendar view, we can see that we're looking at the current month. If I want to look at a different month, I can click the current month and then use this menu to select a different month or a different year. There's nothing scheduled here though, so I'll click the Today button to go back to today's date. If I'd like to narrow my focus to just a week, I can click on Week here at the top. Now I have a week-long timetable version of that same information from before. And if we hover over each live stream's block of time, we can see those same live stream details we saw before. If I want to focus on what's going on during a single day, I'll click, you guessed it, Day up here at the top. Here, you'll see a snapshot of each live stream happening that day. Now, real quick, let's go back to the month view. You'll notice that if there are a lot of live streams taking place in a single day, it'll say plus however many more there are here at the bottom of that day. Clicking that will take us to the day view so we can view all of the live streams happening that day. Now, what happens when we click on a live stream from any of those views? We'll be brought to a page with more detailed information about that event. Here we can see the title, the date, time, price, photo, and the full description. In the bottom here, we can see the live stream details. That's the same info from above, but most importantly, where we'll go to register for the live stream. We can also see other details, like the venue information. That's what platform the live stream is being held on, and the website for that platform. The organizer information, that's who's putting the live stream together and how to contact them. And finally, other information. That's where you'll find additional details like the genre of the live stream or artist bios. If we want to add this event to our own personal calendars, we support Google Calendar exporting and iCal exporting. So, to add to my Google Calendar, I'll click the plus Google Calendar button, sign into my Gmail account, and I'll save the event once I get to my calendar. To add to the Max calendar, I'll click the plus iCal export button. That will download the event file onto my computer. Opening that file will allow me to save it and add it as an event on any one of my calendars synced with the calendar app. But it's worth noting that this iCal exporting doesn't work with iPhones or iPads, that will only work with Mac computers. Anyway, let's go back to the calendar and check out some other features. To go back, I'll scroll back up to the top and click All Events. Now let's go over some of the features you can use to find specific live streams. On the left side of the calendar, we can filter our results in a number of ways. We can filter by days of the week by selecting which days we want. We can filter by time of day, genre, cost, venue or platform, or by who's organizing the event. Once we've selected how we want to filter the calendar, we click Submit. The calendar will refresh, now only displaying events that match our choices. If you want to erase your filters, click Reset Filters, and the calendar will go back to normal. Finally, if we know the name of the event, we can search for it. Simply click on the search bar where it says Search for Events. I know the live stream I'm looking for has orchestra in the name. I'll hit Enter or click Find Events. Now the calendar is only displaying live streams with the word orchestra in the title or the description. There's the one I wanted. I'll click on it and register for it. So, what do you think? Do you have any questions? If you do, leave a comment down below, or you can find our support email in the description box below. Again, we are super excited to launch this resource on our website, folk.org. And remember, this is completely free for anyone in the folk community to view and share live streams. And if you have any feedback, please let us know. We're ready to support you as we adapt to these new times. So, thank you for watching, and go check out the calendar.